Mrs. Hughes expressed her delight at the number of female candidates in the 2018 local government elections.
I was so excited in my political party, the AFC. We had so many women that have stepped forward, and they've more or less said, look, you know what? It's time I determine and I play a role in my community. And the same, of course, you're seeing in the US elections just recently. We saw enough women who had never been involved in politics, who just decided for whatever reason, hey, I'm stepping forward. I want to serve. I want to help to determine policies and where my communities are going. So I think it's a fantastic thing.
The minister recommends the reintroduction of block associations within communities. She added that there is a challenge in communities, particularly in light of the insufficient community activities in terms of voluntary work.
Over the last decade, I think there's less and less emphasis in terms of community activities, in terms of voluntary work. You know, we have, I think we've had a reduction. 20, 30 years ago, you'd go and do a job, do voluntary work, just so that on your resume and your CV, you could say that you did it.
It used to call self-help.
That's right. And nowadays, we tend to want to make sure that we're paid for everything. Well, at a community level, a community can pay its citizens to get involved. But because you live here, because you want to make sure your garbage is collected, because you want to make sure your child has a comfortable school to go to, and you want to benefit, that's why you have to do it.
Mrs. Hughes' remarks were made on Monday at a polling station on the east bank of the Demerara. Reporting for HGP Nightly News, I am Yanis Abrams.